On today's episode of the Cryptoverse Market Roundup, NEO finally takes a breath. IOTA continues to rise, however, and the crazy coin of the day is ARK, up 75%. All of that and the price chart readings coming up on today's edition of the Cryptoverse Market Roundup, so stay right there. Hi there guys, welcome to the latest episode of the Cryptoverse Market Roundup. My name's Chris Coney, I'm your host and the founder of Cryptoversity, the online school where you can learn about Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies and blockchains. Find out more at cryptoversity.com. So we begin with the awards that I give out every day based on the top 20 coins and then one obscure coin. The biggest winner in the top 20 by percentages today is IOTA. It's up another 17%. It's actually displaced NEO. NEO was the fifth most capitalized coin yesterday due to its meteoric rise, but now they've flipped places. IOTA has gone up to fifth place with a $2.6 billion market cap and 95 cents per 1 million IOTA coins. And then NEO has dropped 9.6% to bring it back down to a $2.2 billion market cap, and that puts it in sixth place. I've given NEO the most traded altcoin award today because $323 million worth of NEO has been traded. That's a lot more than the other coins in the vicinity. Like even Bitcoin Cash, 142 million, LiteCoin, 167 million, and so on. So still some intense trading going on with NEO. According to CoinMarketCap, NEO is now trading at $45.53. The biggest loser today is TenX. TenX has finally reached a point where the price is pulling back after its own meteoric rise. TenX now ranks in 17th place with its pay token, $4.23 a coin. I think that at one point went up to like $4.99, I think I saw it at, maybe even higher. $442 million of market cap, and TenX has pulled back 15.55%. And in terms of the honorable mention for today, I'm going to give that to Bitcoin because it itself is up 5.18%. And we're going to look at Bitcoin in the chart reading, of course. But Bitcoin's market cap is now 70.5 billion and its dominance is 51.2%. And for the Crazy Coin Award today, we go down to 38th place to ARK, A-R-K, which has gained 75.5% today. It is now up to 38th place, $1.79 coin price, and $173 million of market cap. Now, ARK's an interesting one. It's like giving you the ability to clone the ARK blockchain in order to create your own child chain, if you know what I'm saying. So I don't know, I seem to remember them calling it previously like blockchain as a service. I was reading their site recently and I haven't seen that phrase mentioned since then, but I do remember that phrase. But yeah, that's the basic idea. If you want to run your own blockchain without the technical know-how, you can just use the ARK platform to clone the master chain and have one of your own child chains running off of it. So that's a really innovative idea, is it not? All right, that's it in terms of the main market movements. Let's now move on to the price chart reading, courtesy of Coinigy. If you'd like to sign up for a Coinigy account, click the link in the video description and you can produce charts like this, follow along, copy my analysis if you like. And the main benefit of Coinigy is you can connect it to your own exchanges and then trade right from the charts. So this is connected to the Bitfinex price feed, and if I would click buy or sell here, it would do that in my Bitfinex account. So the first one we look at is Bitcoin Cash trading against the US dollar. Right now, Bitcoin Cash is chilling just under $300, $298 right now, and it's in a range at $279 at the bottom, $335 at the top. It's been in that range for 4 or 5 days now. Its big swings seem to have calmed down after Bitcoin Cash was first created, so that stability is being maintained for the time being. Bitcoin, on the other hand, after its crazy rally, it's now taken a breath. It finally reached an all-time high today of $4,430 and has now decided to pull back. It's pulled back to that 0% Fibonacci level that I drew a couple of days ago, which is 41.90. The low is sitting right on that right now. So this could be a temporary pullback before it takes off again. Could be the beginning of a retracement. If it does retrace, the two obvious points that we're looking at to my mind is, I'm going to get a horizontal line tool here. I'm going to draw a thin horizontal line at 4,000. That's, to me, the most psychologically significant number in the vicinity. But if it drops below that, then the next technical level that I would look at is 36.32, which is right there, which was actually only from 4 days ago. The close of the day was around that price. So 36.32 would be the point where I look for a pullback, a bounce, and then another takeoff. Dash, on the other hand, is doing what we expected it to do, really. It ran up to 210 as we expected and is now slowly trickling its way back to $183. And like I said, the moving average, the 50-day moving average is coming up now. So it looks like it's going to meet it round about that price of 183, perhaps slightly above that. So if we're looking for a trading opportunity, it would be to enter closer to 183 and then ride it back up to 210. Ethereum also range bound in the levels we've been talking about. It ran right up to $306 and is now looking like it's trickling slowly back down to 274. That's only based on yesterday's, the day before, and today's data, but this arc looks to be coming back down to that 50% Fibonacci level. IOTA's on a big run. I redrew the Fibonacci lines, but it's continued to rise on beyond that. Look like a big day yesterday, absolutely huge. I'd previously called the profit target for IOTA at like 63 cents. Completely blew through that. I redrew the Fibonacci lines to say that the profit target was more like 85 cents. It's gone completely through that as well. So right now, IOTA is almost at $1. So 97 and a bit cents. Can't really say much in terms of technical levels because it's completely exploded. What I will do though is I'll pick this Fibonacci line up and see if we can move it. If I turn the lock off, we can move it to the high of yesterday, which is, if we change the settings like we do, the high of yesterday was 0.9796. So that'll be the top of my Fibonacci levels. I'll lock the charts once again. Right, the benefit of that is that if we do get a pullback, we can get an idea as to where it may pull back to. So if it does pull back, it would be, my guess would be about 78 cents. And that's assuming it does pull back. This is a big run though. It kind of looks like the Bitcoin chart, doesn't it? So we'll see if we do get a pullback. It's looking pretty bullish today though, because there's this long-tailed hammer on the go. So that's a bullish sort of candle at the end of a run as well. So nothing to say that it will stop going just yet until it actually displays some red candles. Now on to LiteCoin. LiteCoin is doing also what we expected, doing a bit of a wave back towards the medium-term trend line, and it's finally met its 50-day moving average. Now at the moment, the current trading price is below its medium-term trend line. However, as we know with LiteCoin's character, the tails often do hang below the trend line, as we can see from the 31st of July, and then back here, we've got one on the 15th of June, the 12th of June, and so on. So that's not frightening me too much. I'd expect the 50-day moving average and the medium-term trend line to operate as support, and by the end of the trading day today, the 24-hour period, for the trading price to pull back up above that medium-term trend line. So that would mean, my estimate is that we will end the day above $43.55. Let's check back in tomorrow and see if that is true or not. And finally, I don't know why I have Monero on here because it's not trending very much these days. I did say yesterday that it was looking like a reasonably chaotic uptrend with two particular waves. And now it's just displaying these, well, what I would call bullish candles, because they've got long tails and the bodies are quite high up the trading range. And I did say yesterday that Monero doesn't obey its 50-day moving average. However, today so far, when the low of the day got near it, it disappeared away from it again. The level it's having trouble with is $50, which is one of its Fibonacci levels. I think that's the 23.6% level. It did peep above that very briefly, has fallen under it, and now is struggling over the last 3 days to break that resistance once again. But at the bottom, we had that other level at the bottom. If it does crash down again, then I don't believe it will fall any further than sort of $43.80. So $43.80 at the bottom end of the range, and then $50 at the top. That's the range I expect Monero to be trading in for the time being. Alrighty then, thank you very much for joining me today, guys. This has been the end of the Market Roundup. If you like this episode, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you're new around here, get subscribed. And if you would like access to my very best material, such as my structured online courses, which will teach you how to make and save money with Bitcoin, check out cryptoversity.com. Alright guys, that's all for today. I'll be back later with the news and commentary show. So until then, it's me, Chris Coney, saying bye for now.